These are TH.
These are biting ones.
These are biting ones.
But they're not going to mark us, right? They're only going to mark you.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
But they get up your arms, and that's why I use the tape, the plastic bands.
How bad is the bite?
It's not bad.
Flies for an ant
Just the volume of
It's just, yeah.
It's
Just annoying. Very annoying.
yeah.
Sit on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
They're up inside.
Stick around your shorts.
They'll probably still get up my shorts.
Yeah, they will.
You've got some masking tape.
Yeah, take the shorts off. Yeah.
They're definitely going
This top box didn't even fit properly.
No, they had trouble sealing it.
Whoa. Holy dooly.
It's so dark.
Yep.
Look at that rain.
Oh dear. Are they going to be any good? They might.
Here they come.
Here they come. Here they come.
Don't bring them over here.
But see, that whole top has collapsed inside.
Yeah.
I'm brave.
So, what I need to do is take this box apart.
So pretty much like doing a log.
Yeah.
Not easy because dovetail hinges.
Quite shy.
Somewhere safe and can't find it.
You're doing the knife already. Getting a hasty retreat.
Oh, I've lost my hammer.
Where do I see the hammer?
Get up from the front row there. I'll stand behind you.
Yeah, I'm annoying you, aren't I?
Decoy. Do you sit on seats? That's it.
Depending on how those dovetails are struck.
Yeah, there's nails.
You might have to end up cutting that, mate.
Might have to, yeah.
I
Little
might.
chainsaw out, that'll work.
Just depends. If I can get me,
Just right down the other break.
They're going to do it.
Your hammer's on its way, mate.
It's coming. That doesn't stir them up nothing more.
oh yeah,
Who's your hammer?
stirring them up.
Who's your hammer?
Oh, it's
Oh, you brought that.
Watch your mate.
Flies for bees.
I'm backing up.
Listen to everybody. Don't put them in those boxes.
Definitely going to get one of them covers.
Oh, muscles.
Boy, because when they get cranky,
Big hammer in the chisel.
oh, look at them all.
I love you.
Oh, they're getting angry with you, aren't
Yeah, they're in your hair.
Amanda, I thought you would learn to listen to these boys. They love them.
No, TC.
Why are they being so nasty?
There. Jesus, a bloody aggressive TC.
Yeah. So did you know where the brood was, or you just have to open it?
The brood's usually always in the middle. 90% of the time you'll find they're in the middle. Oh, yes, a bite in here. need a raincoat.
How'd you know they were TC straight away?
Because of the brood spiral.
Oh, okay. Right.
TH are all up and over the place.
Yeah.
And they put pots on top of other pots and all over the shop. They're shockers like that.
But he's upset him.
Oh yeah, I've upset them all right.
How many years will they be in there?
Oh, they'd have to be in there at least 20 to 30 years, I'd say.
And yet they still didn't go up to the top one.
No, and they won't. There's too much room for them in the bottom box. See, they've got all this room here still that they didn't fill. So they're never going to go up into a top box when they've got all that room there.
Do they ever choose to kind of like propagate themselves into
Yep.
a new box while
Yep.
still keeping their old box as well?
Yes. Yeah, this is why we do inductions, because that's basically what they do in the wild.
Yeah. So how come they've been here for so long and they haven't chosen to create a second hive?
They probably have.
Or just elsewhere, not in the box?
Yeah, in another tree.
Okay.
They would have. They would have made another hive somewhere.
You want your chainsaw, Dean, you just shot it down both sides and flew it away from it.
If I can get this away from them. It's because of these rebates.
Sometimes if you were to just put another empty hive box beside it, would it go in?
No.
What would you have to do?
You'd have to connect it.
You have to connect them, yeah.
And then they'd put a second queen in the box?
Yes, they'll put a new queen in the new box.
And would you eventually then...
Then you separate them when they've got the new queen, yep. There we go. That's better. Now I can see what's going on. These ones come from your Monday.
So they're used to tourists.
Green beer tomorrow, your Monday.
Towards Noosa, your Monday market.
Oh, that's on the coast area. Okay. I don't know my way around this.
And these have been, oh, you bite me.
I didn't feel it.
And you know they find it most tender spot.
They do, the most tender spot. I'll get that every time. See, there's Kadaji seeds there.
Ah. I find them.
There's some here, see these?
Yeah. Okay.
That's basically their dump there.
There's your trophy of propolis and honey.
You could do it like that. Or you could if you have flies. Yeah. It is a spring as well. Yeah. This one. Yeah.
This is a strong hive, this one.
Oh, look at that.
See, this would have no problems at all setting up an induction once they're in this box.
Can you hold that still for a moment? I just want 12 more bees to bite you.
Beautiful.
They're all the open cells, so they're all the ones that they're building at the moment.
Is it going in a different direction to the ones quick on this one?
No, they're just a different colour.
Can you hold it still for a moment?
Oh yeah.
It just depends on what wax they've got, what propolis they've got available. So you'll see this will actually take on a real reddy colour too, which is the bloodwood resin that they use to mix in. So you see quite a different lot. You see the advancing front is up here. So these ones are just about to hatch, and these ones are getting built. And then they'll start again at the bottom and start up again.
Do they use like the same sort of cell, or do they they use the same cell?
They do. What they do is once a bee hatches, they take the bottom of the cell out because that's where the rubbish is from the bee, and they bundle that up, and that's where you see the rubbish is that they bring out of the hive, and then they put a new bottom of the cell in and provision it a new bee.
What happens now with the ones that are just about ready to hatch?
They'll go back on top as well, yeah. So you can see the bottoms, how dark the bottoms are.
They're good. Because there they go over anyhow. And it's got
Right, now.
a straw cord, I can pull it into somewhere.
Tricky bit, is it?
There's a queen cell.
Yeah, the big ones.
There's another queen cell.
You got two.
Right. Amazing.
There's another one, a couple of layers up in there.
You can break them and separate?
You can. There's another one. There's 1, 2, 3 on that level. There's another one there.
Right. So you can do a couple of boxes.
Can you just show us again on that flap?
The big
One there.
yellow ones.
Yep.
One there.
Yep.
And one in there. That big one.
So then queen cell, once
There's
they-
another one there.
One good strong queen, like honeybees, they kill the others.
See, that's a good. That one there.
Yeah.
So you
I've
can
just opened that and lost the queen.
Yeah. Hop in and have a look.
Yeah.
So how can you tell?
can use the
She was only
hive with the queen cell.
With that, it's got two different queen cells in separate places.
There's one there.
Oh, so much bigger.
They're much bigger, and they're always on the outside. Always on the very outside of the brood.
Can you hold it still again?
The amount of bees you kill.
His book is very informative.
That's the book that it's on. Yeah, I've brought one.
Oh yeah. My friend.
Yeah. Should we hide in there somewhere?
Will you make one box out of this or two?
I'd like to try and put them into one.
Strong one, right?
And this, and it'll be much quicker if I put this into one box and let them fill that box up and then do an induction off it than what it would be if I was to split that into 2 boxes. Because I might still have to hook it up anyway. Which is what, if I ever do split them like this, I'll always hook them up. I'll find the queen, whichever box the queen's in, and that one will go on the back, and the other one without the queen will go on the front. And with that many workers, they support each other while the other queen hatches. So that's the other way of getting away from splits. Well, you can split, but it's not it's a
And that's actually called induction as opposed to splitting.
induction, yeah, not eduction. Eduction is an empty box. Induction, you put in brood in the front box as well.
Like induction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be way too big.
Do you ever create bigger boxes?
I do.
Now would be the time.
Don't whip on it. We'll wait.
I could have actually put it into a. That's no good. That stuff at the bottom anyway. That has to go.
That brood looks like it fitted nice and neat in my box you got here.
So is that just like a shell that they put around?
Yes.
to
That's,
protect it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cerumen, or propolis.
They can handle it there, Pete.
Now the black tar-like stuff is called
I
bitumen.
don't know what I had to know with cerumen propolis.
Sort of like bitumen. It's real hard.
Gently, not touching it.
It's a good insulation for them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind a way to kill a cat, skin a cat.
That's it.
There's lots of ways to kill it.
Sorry, I'll say that.
Yeah, just ring the wrong person, the dog hates cats. She absolutely hates cats.
Grabs love it.
Yeah, I heard they've good, mate.
Oh, I'm opening a lot of cells there.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, that's good.
How many bees will you potentially lose in this process?
Sorry?
How many bees may you eventually, like, just lose in this
That might die.
process?
Oh, a couple hundred. But in this one here, with all those bees in there, it's not gonna affect the hive whatsoever.
Okay.
There's just way too many bees in this one. Oh, I just squashed some brood there. I'll fix that up. That's better.
Mate, they got room to work.
Yeah.
I thought they must have been TH by the way they were bloody hammering me last night. Yeah, look at it.
And you will notice this honey will taste slightly different to the other honey because of the different timbers that have been, like this one was clearly with bloodwood, and so the honey takes on the tinge of the timber as well, depending on where they grow.
So what timber do you guys use for the boxes?
Cypress, pine.
Because it's termite resistant.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, so it's pest resistant.
Yeah.
Hardwood, strong.
Stronger taste, the other one was more delicate.
I only like the AA honey because it's sweeter.
Most of that there is Kadaji resin.
the skill is
You
pretty
can
much
smell
knowing
it.
what you're looking at. You know,
What's more to smell?
pollen, seed, fruit. How many of these classes have you been?
I've been through, Amanda's been to about 10.
Yep. Always learn.
You do?
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
It's just totally amazing.
First 5 months I spent in years in years.
It's amazing.
It's funny, we were doing them for free and no one came.
Gonna make it worse.
Go
Yeah, that's
figure.
right.
Because people go, oh, well, there's no value. So we just put $5 and people come. And so with the tea, you know, you pay $4 for coffee or a cup of tea somewhere. So you just figure and you get a few hours of
I think it's more than
interest.
$4 now. I think you get a coffee.
So, is that pretty much all honey?
Yeah, it's running that out of the
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
running out of the box.
I'm
Yeah.
picking up heaps
Is-
of information just from talking to people in general as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I
that was
usually
Holland,
figure from
was it?
training or education, if you can get one thing new, then it's worth it.
Yeah,
You know?
Sorry, it's honey. You try not to put honey in.
They're the orangey ones.
Yeah, that's pollen.
Dean, if you don't have a hole in the back of it, or induction, can you just drill a hole?
Yeah. Yep.
What size hole?
What I do is I get a little spray can cap or something, and then I drill the hole so it's almost all the way through, and then I put the cap inside just to catch the rest of the sawdust.
All right.
Yeah.
Does he need the
And then you just get it out.
He's got it, brought it this time.
If you need to put a hole in the box, yeah.
Yeah, they're busy.
When it's got bees already in it.
These are the cranky ones.
Can you do the induction with just a log, like
Yeah.
same idea, just
You want to taste it?
Yep.
Same one.
Yeah, if they've got the room like this one had, and the size of the brood, that would create a beautiful hive in no time, because it's got the amount of workers and it can supply the workers to the adduction.
Yep.
If it's only got a small brood, it'll never happen. They'll just build stalls in the box.
That smaller brown of brood you got left, you wouldn't try and put that in another hive?
Oh, you can. You can to booster if there's a hive that needs numbers boosted straight up.
Oh yeah.
You can do that.
Is there a problem in doing that with the fact that they're not half sisters, or?
No, there's no problem whatsoever. They'll accept it, and they accept the workers from a different colony. There's never any fighting. See, they're just about to hatch. What I might do with that is I might put that little bit into.
Boost to the numbers if they're about ready to hatch.
It's funny, they must be able to accept
Will those bees know?
bees hatch in their...
Oh, they're not born, so they'll be, when they're born, they'll think they're there.
This was a mother hive that almost collapsed.
With the brood sitting in there, they'll pick up the brood will pick up the scent that it's accepted.
Yeah, it must be the material that gives each one individuality.
No, even though they're TC, they're TH, and that's TC brood.
Part of that.
And they turn into the same station?
No, they'll use that.
Reuse the brood.
They'll use that and they'll rebuild all those cells
Yeah, well, that's
and use them as another TH.
But,
These ones, when they hatch, they'll be TC, but they'll still work the same hive.
really?
And then, and then once they all hatch,
At night, and see if it's all spinning.
Yeah.
You can't have this.
yeah.
Oh, that is strong.
So we'll see what happens with that one.
If you needed to find the queen for an induction, would you go through layer by layer of the brood? Would you pull it apart?
What you usually do is just be patient, and overnight, if you put your phone on with the light on the top, and you be patient, you'll actually see her come up.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Just come and see where the light's coming from.
Yeah.
Oh right.
She'll come up and check it out and see what's going on. What all this light's
It'll
about.
only be brief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have your
But
phone
you've just
on,
got to wait her out.
have your video going,
Yeah.
even if you don't see her, you go back through your
Yeah,
video.
just wait for your video, or if you do see her, then you press the record.
Right.
And you start recording it.
Right.
Or you have it on record.
Yeah.
And then you wait for you might be 2 or 3 minutes into the video, and then the queen will come up. So you press stop and start again.
Right.
So you just get the queen.
Right.
And there's a heap of apps as well where you can edit your film.
Okay.
If you've got an iPhone, you can just do it in the actual camera.
Yes. Yes.
If you know how to work around things.
Yeah, I know.
I've had it for 3 years and I still don't work it.
I got an iPhone paddock,
Well, my daughter usually does.
the iPhone 6S.
You know,
The grandkids are in Canada.
Apple will just show you how to do it if you go and install it. Very educated.
I'm some idiot in the world that's made
Yeah, they like, they got, yeah. Yeah.
Only saw a few before we left home.
That honey's beautiful.
Shaking around.
Got them a bit active. So no, that's good.
More than likely another storm tonight.
Oh, yeah, we got 35 minutes. Don't take them all, mate.
You can see the antenna at the front.
Oh, you're 40.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
See the antenna? How it's a Y shape? And the big fly eyes?
What's that?
That's one of those flies. Yeah, it's not a wasp.
Oh, and they don't bite.
It looks like a wasp, but it's not a wasp.
They don't bite, don't sting.
Yeah, they can't bite, they can't sting.
Yeah, it's not our book. It's
See the forked antenna?
And how do you get rid of those ones?
You just
Fly swatter.
fly swatter, you wait for them to land and hit them, or you can smack them.
Is this just one that will lay eggs?
I mean, but how many of those?
And you go through the maggot.
They'll put a probe in between the joints.
Yeah.
That's why we tape them up. And when the maggot hatches, it goes straight into the hive.
The maggot's smaller than the egg. So if the egg got in there, was put in there, then the larva itself, the maggot, is smaller again. It can get through the gap.
Oh, yeah, right. It comes out as one piece and then it splits.
Oh, they do their best, but
Okay, that's probably the big tilt.
I've had, when I first started out 6-7 years ago, I was 2 hives.
That's not what you grab
I
it.
didn't know anything about it, and I wasn't told that they were splits. So I didn't know
And
what
then
to
they're
look for.
vulnerable to but the honey's nice.
Not as yet. I'm waiting for that. That's got another week. That one down there. And then it's ready to go. Oh, okay. Yep.
Totally different.
Just a hive. Yeah. I've got heaps of tickets. Yeah, I'll put it in there to keep it safe. And that's what I do until it's time to hook it up. Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of honey, but
No, you chew it. Put it in all there, that's how you eat it.
Yeah, it burns well. Yeah, absolutely. It's a good hardwood.
Smells so interesting. So you can tell which honey it is.